Hey, I'm Jessica, and there's my husband Adam, and then there's our sweet baby Daniel, who's 10 years old now. We live here in Charlotte, pretty big city, the biggest city in North Carolina, but what we really want is to see things like that on a regular occasion. You know, to be able to travel and see the world. You know, to be able to just take our time and not be so rushed. Do things like fish in a river and catch a trout. Just show our son this great earth that God has given us. So we're looking forward onto a new adventure and a new era in our life. It all started though when I was 13, Adam was 14, and now we've all grown up and we're 40 years old and trying to live the city dream. You know, we've got great friends, we've traveled some, we are both land consultants and sell land all throughout North Carolina and Georgia and South Carolina. And, you know, we're pretty happy here. We're happy with the life that we built, but we know there's more. So a couple years ago, we finally tied the knot. We had an awesome wedding. There's Daniel. He was so proud of his parents. He was watching us on the dance floor like no other. And then we got to go on this awesome honeymoon to Destin, Florida. If you've never been to Destin, you should definitely go to Destin. I was so happy there, just beach and hot, and Crab Island. That was a really cool thing. But, you know, now that our family is united under holy matrimony, what we really want is this: wide open spaces, fresh air, the freedom to be able to build and create and use the land the way that God intended us to do, to get back to the basics, back to the roots, just taking our time with life. And we know it's going to be a lot of hard work. We're going to start with nothing. No utilities. I mean, no power, no water, nothing. We have to drive our own well and start a whole solar grid. And, you know, it's going to be an incredible adventure. We're going to learn a lot. But we have a 50,000 acre state forest all the way around our property, 14 lakes and ponds to adventure on and be able to explore and fish on, and that's really what we want. We want to have more days where Daniel's catching fish and learning about our surroundings and the creations and the different types of ecosystems, and just to be able to look back and say, we did it. We did it. We showed our son what this earth looks like instead of this asphalt, cars, smog. We really just want a whole new perspective on our life. And so, you know, that's what we're going to create. We bought some property and we're going to be able to start from the very beginning at 40 years old, ground up. Here's a nice panoramic view of our property. So, you know, it's going to be hard work. And we're totally okay with that. We're ready to put in some sweat equity so I can have more moments like that. It's going to be incredible. We started to build an outhouse. First step, digging a 4.5-foot hole. We bought an RV. That's going to be our current residence for now. We got it delivered to our property. And we've got a lot of hard work and a lot of crazy awesome adventures. Subscribe to our channel and follow along.